Drake and Kendrick beef. So that was like a spectacle, right? Like everyone was going for a while. That was the only thing people talked about on the internet. This Drake Kendrick beef, the rap thing. Now it's gotten weird because he just sued the label. He sued his label because for like defamation and stuff. Because I guess he's claiming that he's losing money because like he's getting called pedophile on a song and was released under like Universal, which is like the label that manages Kendrick Lamar. So because of all the money involved, like it's the same exact thing. I think we live in a world where it's like all spectacle based. What are your thoughts on that? That's crazy. Like suing the label, it's a weird one because it's like suing him.
Because they released the song against his approval, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, no, they released the song, but he's claiming that like the label they put some motion behind it.
Okay.
To like inflate the song bigger than it should have been. And then because of that, it's like a song, like, it's like they're spreading, he's pretty much saying, it sounds super weak sauce, but he's like, yo, you're like promoting this song that's saying bad things about me, and it's like defaming me, and you shouldn't be doing that. He's like the kid that like starts a fight and then loses the fight and then tells the teacher. That's what it feels like.
Okay, interesting. I mean, ultimately, the song was, it was a Kendrick song that they had, and it's the label that released it.
It was the Not Like Us song.
Oh, okay. So if that's the case, really interesting.
So it was the Not Like Us song. It blew up, like it went crazy.
#1 song of the year, really.
Yeah, it's one of Kendrick's biggest songs. And then Drake was like, "Yo, what the fuck? Like, you guys are promoting this song, calling me a pedophile. That's not cool. You're defaming me."
He can, in the court of law, he might be able to go and win, but in the court of public opinion, which in the grand scheme of things doesn't really make much sense, but in the realm of, artists, it's your lifeblood, because if the people turn on you and they're no longer interested, it's over for you. But I think ultimately that's kind of like the waving of the white flag.
Took it now.
Because if there was anything else that kind of proved that, hey, you lost, it was that. And it's over, essentially, for him in that realm with the beef. But I don't think it's completely finished for Drake. I still think he's still amongst the top artists.
That's a weird one. I don't know. It feels like a crash out. That's crazy. Losing and then suing someone because you lost. I don't know if it's like it's a weird one, bro.
It's that's why I think it's like a waving of the white flag, because how do you now go not recoup, but how do you now recover and get the people essentially back on your side in the realm of the beef? Because he could drop other projects and everything, but they're always going to remember 2024, you got cooked.
Yep.
Like it's almost like with the Ja Rule 50 Cent situation. It don't matter what Ja Rule does afterwards, you'll always remember, 50 Cent cooked you.
Yep.
So you'll have to move on from this, go see what you can do, but it truly is essentially like a fall of grace from where we are right now. He can bounce back. He can do different things, but...
It's a weird one. I'm like one of the biggest Drake fans, but I see this, I'm kind of like, man, this is like, I don't know, this is sad to see.
It's probably disappointing because I'm sure there was like a mystique of being relatively bulletproof to a certain degree. Because like if you take into account where his past beefs, the most notable one with like Meek Mill, with the one with Meek Mill, he won that one.
Yep.
So now it's like, all right, you won the last one. Now you go up against Kendrick. You not only lose, for all intents and purposes, got absolutely obliterated.
Well, no, because he went against Pusha T, and then Pusha T.
Pusha was after Meek Mill.
Yeah, and then like, that one he just didn't respond because he was like, "Yo, I'm not even gonna go there, like whatever, right?" And then the Kendrick one was the one that was like because that Pusha T one was like, "Yo, Drake doesn't need to respond. He's like a bigger artist, whatever." The Kendrick one, he beat him at his own game, where it's like Drake will get you because he'll drop a hit on you. It'll be a diss track, but it's like they'll be playing it on the radio, and now you got to listen to the song. I think with the Kendrick one, Kendrick Drake, where he dropped the fucking hit
5 minutes after.
And then literally, now he's like, Drake has to go everywhere he goes. You hear this fucking song.
Yeah, it's over. It's like, you take your L. Funny enough, I saw Pusha T a couple of weeks ago too.
Really?
In the airport. I was going to Dominican Republic with my family, and then I saw him walk by. I was like, Pusha T, and my brother was like, "Yeah, I just saw Pusha T." I'm like, "Oh, well, there it is." So I actually saw him in the flesh.
Random.
It was so random. No. We was at the airport. I was getting ready to fly to the DR. He I guess just came in from wherever, and he just walked by me, and I was like, "You look a lot like Pusha T." But I said so that my brother, he's like, yeah, I said, yo, Push. He turned around, I was like, yo, what's up? He said, got a dab, and I was like, all right, brother.
That crazy shit to me is how people like this could just walk around like,
yeah.
no.
Because it's one of those, like, because I think Push is at a, he has enough notoriety within his like the genre to where if you're a fan of the genre, you recognize him. But if you don't, like if you're just a, suits businessman, you'll be able to recognize somebody like a Hormozy or Patrick Bet-David or somebody walking in the street. But if Pusha T walked right by you, you'd not know, because he's not necessarily commercial.
Yeah.
Something like that. It's more of those if you know, you know. So, because I remember in the realm of football, I ran into John Gruden when I worked at the airport 10 years ago. I'll never forget this. He was one of the best coaches, Super Bowl winner,
and he was just
all these other stuff, just casually walking around waiting for a flight. I had like a 4-minute conversation with him and everything. And it seemed like nobody else approached him. Nobody knew who he was. I saw Larry Fitzgerald in the Amex Lounge last year. And it's one of those things like, hey, if you know, you know. But
they're like niche. They're like niche.
Yeah, it's a niche kind of thing. Because if you're somebody who breaks through, like let's say if it's a LeBron
or Tom Brady
Brady, it's not just the sports fans who will recognize you.